Or you're all a bit slow today, or he come. Good evening, everybody. How are we on this very hot Tuesday? Is it hot where you are? When you say hello tonight, please do let me know where you're coming in from, what it's like where you are. And, you know, in getting ready for you this evening, it always intrigues me. Brenda, good evening. Thank you for being here and for your hello. Hi, Michelle. How are you, ladies? Where are you coming in from, please? Getting ready for you is always intriguing. Finding out what energy that spirit wants to sit in, what spirit wishes to bring to you. You will find in the introduction to the show here with me that there are some links for you, and I put them in first so that Jason, you're new. Me too. How you going, Jason? Welcome along. Thanks for being here. You'll find that there are some links there, and then there is some information on my work or on some of what I do. Only some of what I do. Oh, look at you all. Hello from New Zealand. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Kate Lawler. Yes, woo, it's Tuesday. Hey, Kate. Hi, Michelle, New Zealand. Tari, Maria, good evening. And, oh, Jason, you're in Perth. Only 33 now. It was 37 before, wasn't it, Jason? It was horrible. In Rye, by the beach in Melbourne. Lovely, Natalie. So, there are some new names here, and then there are some of my gorgeous people that come and sit with me on a Tuesday evening and know it's always a surprise what we might get up to. So for those of you who are new, my name is Gwenda. The H.E.A.L with Gwenda. H.E.A.L means harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. I work on a very high level of spirit. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Sharon. And this has been my life's work. Aside from beginning in health and wellness as a nurse at the age of 16, I have been a seer and a commune with spirit from tiny. Jadiana, hello to you again. So for me, this has been my life, and this is the way that I've been all my life. Don't really know any different. It hasn't been an easy path to walk. Going to see people that are in the midst of passing over and helping them to be able to pass over and making sure they have a safe journey. Being able to assist those who have passed and who are having a hard time is a wonderful, wonderful privilege. And then being able to help the rest of you who are here in the living be able to live a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. So I like to say that I believe you all deserve to live a glorious life, an enriched, free life. Kate's saying H.E.A.L is not so easy. No, it's not easy to live a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life because you're not taught to. But that's what I'm here for. So to live a life of harmony means that you live very peacefully, means that you are in harmony with everything around you, with nature. You don't destroy nature. You live in harmony with the animal kingdom, with the elemental kingdom. Warm in Hervey Bay. Is it Hervey Bay or Harvey Bay, Kim? So being in harmony, most people are in discord. Most people are in stress and distressed and, you know, overworked and overwhelmed and all those yucky low vibrational things. Because that's what you learn, right? That's what you learn. Panic, I haven't got enough money. Panic, I haven't got enough time. Panic, I don't know if I'm going to have a job. That's not harmony. And as for enlightened, there is an area of the spiritual community that will poo-poo that, hi Karen, and say, well, we're all enlightened. Well, we might be on a certain level, but are you living an enlightened life? Highly improbable. Highly improbable. Aligned. Are you aligned in your life? Are you aligned to your heart, to your soul? Highly unlikely. And how do you know when you're not? Because you're lost, overwhelmed, got too much weight on, got lots of health issues, got lots of gut issues, really unhappy, got lots of relationship issues. And when people think of relationship, thanks Kim, it is Harvey. Jason, I'm in Perth. Perth, Western Australia. When people think of relationships, they think of being in an intimate relationship. But you know what? You have a relationship with your neighbour, whether you talk to them or not. You have a relationship with work colleagues, with siblings, with children, with I went into work colleagues. You have relationships everywhere around you. And if you're finding that you're struggling in those relationships, then you are not living a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. It's a mouthful, isn't it? But it was actually written across the sky when I asked Spirit what it was that they wanted to direct me in and what they wanted me to bring to humanity and to the world. Because it's always something else that they want me to do. So what kind of things do you do in your day? What kind of things do you do that are going to help you live in a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life? I just happen to have something I prepared a little earlier. How many of you have got one of these? How many of you ordered the Spiritual Discovery Journal? This has got to be the most wonderful piece of gold you will ever invest in. This is an amazing journal. There are 12 of us, and yes, oh look, that's not very good, is it? There are 12 of us who contributed to this journal to bring you the practices that can make your life a whole lot easier. So I thought I'd talk to you today about mine because I'm into healing. I'm into helping you be able to live that harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. Gut health. Number one, gut health. How many times do you go to the toilet a day? How many glasses of water do you drink? What's this got to do with spirituality? Everything. Absolutely everything. Because if you're living a life that is full of woe, full of overwhelm, stress, health issues, then you are so very disconnected, disassociated from your higher self, from your soul. So, you know, that's what this conversation has got to do with a spiritual chat, a spiritual time with me. And in just a few moments, we're going to go into a beautiful, deep healing, a healing meditation. Now, the other thing is that whenever you sit with me, if you are actually sitting with me and you are engaging with me and being here, being present in this time, not got this playing in the background somewhere, not ducking backwards and forwards and having a look, but actually here with me, you receive healing energy. You actually receive healing energy in your time with me. Sandra, oh, hello, that's lovely. Francis from Melbourne, hello. Ariane, where can we get the journal? You can order the journal from my website. That's the easiest place I can send you to just now. So you're very welcome to go to healwithgwenda.com and you can go through to order the journal from there. So what I talk to you about in these is healing practices for a life that is enriched and free. Who wouldn't want to be free? Now, when people think of being free, they've got all sorts of different connotations and understandings of being free, but everybody has their version of being free. Hello, Natasha. That's why you love, oh, that's gorgeous. Thank you, Natasha. So daily practices is what I bring to you in my area of the journal, because without these daily practices being your foundations, you are going to be a bird caged. You're going to be a bird with its wings clipped. You're going to be a person who has a lot of struggle in your life, a lot of pain, a lot of illness, a lot of lack, not enough money, not enough time, not enough love, not enough anything, not enough energy, not enough vitality. I can't think straight. So what I bring to you are foundational practices for you to be able to have to begin living your harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. And now your comments are going to scoot along. Justine Parker, how you doing? Sometimes from the gut and everything is psychosomatic, head and gut. Jason, that's awesome. Everything does stem from the gut, but it is like... Hi, Justine. It is like the egg and the chicken, which came first. I say through my knowledge and my wisdom that it is the emotions that come first. So for everyone listening, pay great attention here. When you are aware of your energy and what you're carrying in your energy, you can improve your health dramatically. So when we have gut issues, and Jason's comment there is very true, it is about the connection between our gut making us have these physical experiences of illness. So when you react and you respond to well, of course it is, Jason. The physical body is the home of your soul. So if the physical body is not well, then you are not connected to your soul. You're not listening to your soul. If you're carrying too much weight, if you're not carrying enough weight, you've got dissonance there, you've got disparity there between yourself and your soul. You're not aligned. When we get sick, as it's called, so when there is discord in the physical body, that is your biggest call to say, what's going on? Where am I in my life? And you can always find what that illness, what that sickness or disease, that condition. Now I've given you all the systemized words, and all I'm going to say is it's an experience. So whatever that experience is you're having is because of some emotion that you are holding into the body through an event of your life or an experience of your life. You could have a run-in with someone at the service station or in the post office line. God knows the post office line sends all our nerves through the roof, doesn't it? Makes everybody irritated. I think they do it on purpose, you know. So you could have an argument at the service station, or you could have an argument in a line at the post office, and the next day you're still talking about it. The next day after that you're still talking about it, and when you talk about it you get really angry about that person and what that person said. Well, while you're busy getting angry about it day after day and you're still talking about it, you're living in that space. You're not even living in the space you're in right now. And worse still, you are generating all of that negative, disruptive, toxic energy into every cell of your body. 6 months later, you wonder why you suddenly get really sick. You know, when you become aware of what it is that you spend your time thinking and talking about, and when you become aware of how you respond to situations, or whether or not you let that go or you hold on to it, that's how you start to live an aligned life. So in this beautiful journal, I have for you 7 practices. And the beginning one is to create a strong foundation. Right? A strong foundation is how you're going to get yourself to be really well. Welcoming new energy and how you treat your physical body, how you give yourself time for the soul, making peace with your heart, finding the divine mind, that's my favourite, and harnessing the mind. So those things are how you can shift your life in minutes, absolutely minutes. You are a magical being, you have magic within you, and you can change everything so fast. Now, before we get underway for a healing meditation, a guided healing meditation, I would like you to make sure that you have had a little sip of water, not coffee, not tea, not alcohol, little sip of water, and to get yourself lovely and comfortable in a chair where your feet can touch the ground flat. So your feet are nice and strongly connected to the floor, and your back is well supported. Now in this healing meditation, I am going to whirl through your body. I am going to begin at your feet, and I am going to swirl from your feet right up through your body and out through your crown chakra. I am then going to come back in again and bring with me all of the healing light of the divine. So get yourself ready. I'll give you a moment while I just explain a little bit more. Please don't drink a whole lot of water, just have a nice sip. Get yourself comfortable. Make sure that your hands can comfortably rest on your thighs with your palms up. You don't need to see me, so you can, when I call for you to close your eyes, you close your eyes because you're just going to be guided in this beautiful, powerful healing. Now, for those who are wanting messages, you will get your messages through this meditation. Okay? Now, I feel that most of you are ready. So what I'd like you to do first is gently let your eyes look down towards your feet. Lift your chest a little so your spine elongates. Let your shoulders sit down softly. Your eyes are still open, but they're looking towards your feet. I'm going to focus on your breath as it expands your belly and then your ribs. Now, if you can't feel your belly expand and then your ribs, then I want you to flow with your breath wherever you feel it. Now, some of you, I can feel it is in your shoulders and it's not going any further. So I'm going to assist you with that. And we release the shoulders and let them breathe fully in and out. And now you start to feel the breath go down into the rib cage and the ribs expand. You find yourself now wanting to close your eyes, and your rib cage, you notice, expands out wider and gently releases the breath. You notice the sensation of the floor under your feet or your feet in your shoes. You notice how they feel, and you lift your chest a little bit more, letting the chair behind you take the weight of your spine, however you are not slumped. And you notice now that your breath expands longer and wider into the body. Your hands now are feeling heavy into your thighs, and your elbows are sinking down and down as if they're going to meet up with your thighs. And now you notice your breath is deeper and wider, and you can breathe out longer, ever so gently and with ever so much ease. And you notice your shoulders dropping that little bit more, but your spine is still very erect, very strong, like the mast of a yacht, holding you in balance. And now your stomach breathes for you, gently up and down and in and out. Beginning at your feet, I bring to you the most beautiful crystal clear water. It is cool, it is invigorating, and I swirl it around your feet, all around your toes and up over the top of your feet, around your ankles. It is cool. It is the most pure spring water, and it comes up over your ankles, knowing that you are safe. The water is healing, the water is releasing as it goes up and around the calves and around the back of the knees, up over the thighs, knowing you are safe. The water brings you healing. It comes right up in the most beautiful swirl all around your thighs, your back, your lower back, and around the abdomen, knowing you are safe. The water is cleansing, it is releasing, it is cool and refreshing, and it goes right around your chest and around your shoulders as you know the body is breathing in the freshness of this beautiful spring water. So it goes up and around and across the shoulders and around the back of the head, around the front and up over the top of the head, and it spills out down over you, back down to the earth, like the most beautiful waterfall of spring water, clean and pure and crisp. And as it spills back down to the earth, it takes with it all your tiredness, all your toxicity out of your aura, out of your causal body, and out of the physical. You feel those last drips of the water as they drip down from your knees, from your ankles, from your toes, and you notice them dripping down from the toes into the earth underneath you. And we come again and go in the most beautiful circle around your feet in the deepest, deepest red. It is the most beautiful earthen red, and it comes up around your ankles, up over the calves and right up to the knees, up over and around your thighs, and it makes a beautiful basin around your pelvis and lower back. This basin is stable, it is strong, it is the deepest red. And you immerse yourself in that sense of strength as that basin of red sits in your pelvis, and the colour drapes all down your legs and back into the earth. Feeling the power of the earth as it draws up through that red, up through your legs and into that basin. And in here you are going to leave everything that troubles you from the earth, from your earthly life. The woes of stability, the woes of worry, you are going to see them dumped into that bowl. And now, as that water comes back up and over and around your ankles and around your calves and knees, and it pours into that beautiful deep red bowl, and it spills out, and you feel that water running down your legs and down into the earth, and it takes with it all of the woes, the fears of security and insecurity and not having enough, and it takes it all away. And now that bowl is rich and strong, and holds your pelvis and your lower back securely. It is enriched from Mother Earth, and you have every mineral, every healing energy for legs, knees, ankles, up to the pelvis, throughout the pelvis and the lower back. And now it immerses and flows down into the earth. And we bring that beautiful healing water back up and over and around you, from the feet all the way up around the knees and the calves, right around the thighs, the belly, and it rushes down like a magnificent waterfall, flowing away down into the earth once again, refreshing and restoring your knowing that you are held safely, securely, that you are supported. Your back is supported. Your pelvis, your hips are aligned and supported. Secure. Secure to step forward, secure to make your way forward in your life. Secure to know that you have a strong ballast going all the way up through your spine. And now coming up through the earth is the most beautiful burnt orange. It is like a flame of burnt orange, and it comes up straight up through your feet, up through your lower legs, right up through that beautiful deep red basin, and it lands just below your navel and in between there and the deep red basin. And now we have a ball of deep orange energy that is moving around and around from the front and the back of you, and it expands out and in and out and in. And you see here everything disperse that makes you feel that you are not able to receive nurture, to give nurture and nourishment, that makes you feel unsteady in your belief that you are worth receiving nurture, you're worth being cared for. This beautiful deep orange flows around in the depths of your belly, lifting away all toxins throughout the organs of the lower belly and back in towards the kidneys and refreshes them. This deep orange is full of the earth's minerals, the ions, the magnetism, the power of the earth, and it sits in your belly now. The water comes back around and it swirls up over your feet, over your knees, over your thighs. It is refreshing, it is invigorating, and it is crystal clear. It comes right up to just under your navel, and as it gushes down again, it takes away all toxicity, all disturbance in the organs of the lower abdomen. You feel the freshness, you feel the flow of the energy. Knowing now that you are worthy of nourishment through nurture, you open yourself to receiving nurture and giving nurture, and know that you are safe to do so. You know now through discernment, as you align to that inner knowing of when it is right for you to give nurture and receive, and no longer be held in a place of uncertainty and insecurity. It is now beautifully restored, and you have a deep sense of trusting your nurture and drawing nurture to you. Coming through now, coming towards you now, you see the most beautiful sunlight yellow. It is an orbing ball of moving yellow energy, and it is coming straight towards the midline of your abdomen, the midline of your body. And you can feel that energy as it's coming towards you, and it immerses into your whole navel area and around and across the abdomen, expands out beyond you. For here is your eternal flame of life. And here is your center of power. And as you feel that vibrant yellow coming through to you, you can see the flame sitting in the center of that beautiful bright yellow orb of light that is expanding out beyond you, behind you. Infinite. But in its center, you see the flame of your personal power, the essence of you, your sacred flame of life. And today you see it vibrant. Today you see it being cleansed and refreshed by that beautiful spring water. You notice the flame growing stronger. You feel that burning in the midline of your body and expanding out around you as it offers you the most powerful healing throughout your whole being. You breathe into that flame. We're going to sit in that flame for a few moments and allow yourself to immerse in that vibrant yellow, feeling its power, feeling its light, and yet it is so serene. You notice your flame, your personal power of flame, as it reaches up, and you notice it flickers, and yet it is solid and strong. It only flickers with the movement of the essence of you. There is no uncertainty about who I am. There is no uncertainty about my worth, for my eternal flame of life stands in my centre and is strong. It is vibrant, and it is held in the most beautiful space, in this vibrant yellow that expands beyond all that you can see. Coming now across the heart, we find the most beautiful emerald green that comes down over our shoulders and nurtures in across the chest. Like a magnificent scarf that is draped down over the shoulders, front and back, rich emerald green. And it immerses around the heart, and as it moves, you notice your heartbeat. You become aware of your heartbeat. It is strong. It is vibrant. And in this rich green, every bit of healing for broken hearts, for lost hearts, for lonely hearts, for unhappy hearts, for worried hearts. The swirl of the beautiful emerald green removes all and heals everything in the chambers of the heart, the aorta, the valves, the mitral valves of the heart. And you see your heart as being vibrant, rich, full of contentment, full of peace. And you feel that beautiful drape of emerald green as it drapes over your shoulders and down across your chest. The water returns and comes once again around your feet, feeling its coolness, feeling its rejuvenation, and it goes around the calves and up over your knees and thighs, travels around your hips, and you feel the vitality, the beauty of that crystal clear water as it travels right up to your throat. And here you feel the release as water gently floats backwards and forwards and around the throat. At the front and the back of the neck, you feel the coolness and the release. You feel that you could sing out ever so clearly now as your throat chakra is released of all static, all toxic, all words that do not belong. Fear, worry, uncertainty gone from the throat. Everything around the throat is now crystal clear like the water, and you feel the flow as it comes up and down like a beautiful flow of the ocean. The water disperses again back down into the earth, and we move above the head. We sit above the head and become aware of the sensation of a beautiful movement above the head, beyond the physical self, where you can feel an energy moving around and around. You notice now a magnificent white light that comes down through the top of the head, the crown. And as that white light comes through the mind, you notice the vastness of the white light, and there is only purity, clarity, vitality throughout the head, throughout the mind. as the white light travels straight down the centre of you and fills the spine. You see the white light going right down through the spinal cord. Now it disperses down into the earth and comes back up and right up through the spine and back out through the top of the crown chakra. And now we have the most beautiful indigo colour that comes down again with the white light through the crown, and it stays at the centre of the brow. And here you decide that you will be discerning with all the information you receive through this higher knowing, through this amazing, beautiful indigo colour at the brow of the third eye. Knowing that you have access to all healing, all wisdom here. And now we bring back above the head. Now we bring to you the golden light of the divine. The golden light joins with the white light, with the indigo, with the blue, with the emerald green, with the vibrant yellow, the burnt orange and the deep red, and completes you in all energy fields, as all energy fields are released, renewed and rejuvenated. Your feet now are in that beautiful spring water. You allow yourself to feel the sensation of that spring water all over your feet. Allow yourself to be immersed in that sensation of purity. And as you sit with your feet in that spring water, you receive the most powerful healing energy. And we draw in again the golden light, immersed in pure white light. And we take a breath and go to the eternal flame of life, sitting just behind your navel. And now you're going to sit with that flame, aware now that every single cell in your body has been released of all toxicity, of all disturbance. They are now purified and cleansed to whatever level you allow them to be. You feel that beautiful spring water around your feet, and observing your flame, your eternal flame of life, you observe it and notice how different it is to when you first saw it. You will now place both your hands over your heart and gently take your chin down towards your heart. Become aware of the heartbeat. Become aware of the sensation of the feet on the floor or feet in the shoes. Notice the sensation of each toe as you feel one hand resting on top of the other and your heartbeat under your lower hand. Taking a long, relaxing breath, you become aware again of the rise and fall of the ribs and the lungs, the expansion as you take in the beauty of the air giving life to you. And as we close and prepare to return to being awake in the conscious mind, we say, I am ready to receive all the healing that I seek. I am ready to receive all the healing that I have prayed for. I believe in my higher self. I believe in my guides. I welcome their guidance. I will listen and be guided in all that I seek. And so it is, blessed be. Amen. Now I'd like you to gently, in your own time, start to move your fingers, move your toes, lift your spine a little more, place your hands on your thighs, allow your eyes to softly open. Allow them to come back into this space gently. Do not force them to see or to look at the screen, but rather let them return in their own time to this space. Allow your hands to move, your feet to move. Lift your chest and take a lovely breath, and then release the breath. And when you're ready, let me know how you're feeling. Wow, that's beautiful, Natasha. That's lovely. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the healing energy. And you will all receive messages, you will receive guidance, you'll receive answers to the things that you've been asking for. Please understand too that when you ask questions that are so very relaxed, it's nice, Kerry, relaxed. Oh, wow, that's beautiful, Maria. That's lovely, a big smile coming through from your heart. Please know that when you're asking very menial, flippant, very low-grade questions that aren't going to serve you anyway, you're not going to hear the answers. Your guides, the angels, your highest guide, your higher self, are there to serve you and help you in every way. And they do always answer because they have to. They can't go, oh, I'm not working today. Lovely, thank you, Nicole, and a butterfly. But you know, when you're asking questions that are really quite trivial, you just make their job harder and you make your life very cluttered, very cluttered. So what are the sort of things that you bog up your mind with during the day? Are they even about you and your life, or are they about someone else's life, which is none of your business? You know, even when I do readings and people ask for information on their son, their daughter, their grandchildren, they won't always get it because the reminder is it's like a privacy act. You're asking about someone else's life and what's going to go on in their life. It's actually none of your business. That's nice, Jason. So really have a think about where you spend your energy in your day. Where is your mind at? What are you doing with it? What sort of things are you sending out there? Because remember, everything that... Beautiful, Maria. Remember that everything that you generate by way of thought is powerful. And if you're wasting your thoughts in junky thoughts, in trivial stuff and whinging about stuff, whinging about your employer or about your work or whatever, you're not going to be able to hear the guidance, and you're not going to be able to bring healing to yourself. So keeping your thoughts, being aware of where you're at and what you're doing, that's how you're going to be able to live aligned. That's how you're going to be able to live the life that you really want. When people tell me about what they want in their life, I'm quite often staggered. I'd rather hear a fairy tale. The fairy tales have got more grunt and more importance to them than some of the stuff that people say they want in their life, or that they want gone in their life. So if you're dragging yesterday with you, or if you're dragging what someone supposedly did to you, 20 years ago, how can you possibly think that life's going to be serving you in the way you want it to now? Been in the past, didn't like it, so nothing to see there. Let's move right along, shall we? That's really, you want peace. Then, Nicole, make peace with yourself. You're the only one who brings disturbance to your life. And if people want to go, oh no, it's not me, it's this person, it's that person, it's what the government does. No. Step on back and take responsibility for yourself. If you want freedom, you want wealth, you want happiness, you want peace, you want a calm mind, well, you own all of that. You own how you react. You own how you respond in your life. So you make a choice about how you're going to deal with things that come into your life. That's what makes the difference. Peace is internal, it's never external. When they look at wars, why can't these two countries live in peace? Oh, it's their fault. No, they started it. No. Somebody always starts something, that's for sure. But do you have to retaliate? So when you're looking for peace, ask yourself, where is it that there isn't peace in my life? Where is it that I'm not upholding myself by using intentions, by clearing my energy, by clearing my thoughts? Everyone wants to receive the guidance from their higher self, from their guides, and they come to people like me for that, which is wonderful, because I am the channel, can bring that information through. But the fact is, they talk to you all the time, so you can actually learn how to hear that guidance. But you've got to get out of the crap first. And the other thing I want to share with you tonight is how you treat the house of your soul is going to matter as to how you receive your guidance, how well you are or are not. If you're having, or someone who is having the likes of god-awful chemotherapy, bless anyone who's been down that path, but god-awful chemotherapy, and they have a treatment like that and then drink coffee or drink alcohol or smoke, what's the point of having the treatment? Well, they're all poisons anyway. So what does it matter, I guess? It's all poisons. But if you want to live, and you want to live a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life, and you want to live an enriched and free life, how do you look after your physical self? How do you honour this house of your soul? If you're making this house of your soul sick through what you eat, through the way you think, how in the world is your soul meant to be enriched and free? How's it meant to live a most beautiful, harmonious life? It can't. If you're filling the body with toxins through processed food, excess fats and salt and crap, there's no way you can hear the guidance from your guides, from your higher self. And there's no way you can keep your body sustainably well. Right? So really think about your thoughts. Think about your words. Think about your actions, your reactions. And think about the way you start your day. Think about the way you talk about yourself. It all matters. So in our meditation today, I hope that you were able to, like I see some of the ladies were able to go really deep with that and get some beautiful messages. And that's what I'm here to serve you with, to be able to help you live a harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. So connecting with your eternal flame of life, you know, that is a really powerful, this is one of the practices that I actually have in my School of H.E.A.L, which is Wisdom, Enlightenment and Self-Healing. And one of the modules is taking the students to meet their eternal flame of life. So you had a taste of that tonight. And I hope that you will give yourself time any day to sit and see if you can connect with that eternal flame of life. And see if you can make it stand out more, make yourself feel the power of it. You know, when you can immerse yourself in your eternal flame of life, whoa, you've gone home to eureka, euphoria. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And you can switch your tiredness, your loss of vitality, loss of energy in a heartbeat through connecting with that eternal flame of life. So let's have a look at a few of you tonight and let's see. So Maria Bateman, so I've got a few minutes left and I'm going to ask Spirit to see what they'd like to bring through. As you'll notice, a lot of my work is in teaching. I am an internationally recognised spiritual mentor, spiritual teacher, and it's what I love because it's how you get to live the life you came to live, and there's nothing better than that. So for Maria Bateman, you are on a journey of transitioning at the moment. So you're actually transitioning from some old patterns, some old behaviours, and you are beautifully coming along your path. So whatever changes you've implemented of recent, Maria Bateman, continue on that path. You have shed a lot of old stuff that's been really like having an overfull cupboard. You have shed them from your energy fields and you're lifting up beautifully. So carry on. Natasha Lee, if you're still here, Natasha Lee, we're actually very excited for you at the moment. You are going through a whole new doorway. So Natasha, can you let me know if you're still here? Because this is very exciting. Natasha Lee, you're going through a beautiful new doorway of your own personal evolving. And you're going to find that over the next couple of months, you want to be a little bit more secluded. You're going to feel like you want to close the door on the world and sit in the most beautiful space that you've created for yourself. Oh, good. Thank you. You're going to feel like you've become a little bit antisocial, but it's not antisocial, Natasha. It's a very vital time as we open these new doors for you into a new chapter of your service of life. So coming into this new space is going to bring you with new energy. Now, sometimes, Natasha, you're going to feel that you have been woken at night and your body's going to feel like it's buzzing, right? It's going to feel like it's vibrating, like mine did in Canada when I went over there to speak at a big conference. I wondered what in the world was happening, but unlike yours, Natasha, I can just feel the same vibration. I found out later that the hotel that I was staying on actually was built on top of the most incredible vault of crystals. So it's no wonder I was at night. So Natasha, you're going to feel like you are being woken at night with this amazing tingling feeling going through all your body, and we just want you to know that we're fine-tuning you. So we're just shifting and making space in your energy bodies for you to be able to take in more of what we're bringing to you in this new part of your service and new part of your life. Natasha, you're also going to find that there's a couple of people that you're going to move away from them. They just don't fit. One, you thought you were going to be doing some maybe collaboration work with kind of thing. I'm sorry, love, but it's not going to go the way you thought, and it is time for that person and one other to move out of your space. And that will be a beautiful flowed experience. It's not going to be upsetting for anyone. So enjoy your new doors that are opening, Natasha. It's going to be lovely for you. Wendy Merce Martin, if you're still here, and Kerry Addison. Kerry, I hope that you stayed for the meditation and took in very much the beautiful deep red and that bowl into your pelvic basin, because Kerry Addison, that is where you need a lot more healing energy, and I hope that you took all of that coming in tonight because it was for you. Okay. Justine Parker, you know, love, you letting go, you know the song out of the movie, Let It Go, Let It Go. Please let go of what it is you hold in your heart. Justine, a lot of the things that you carry in your heart do not serve you. You carry them like a badge of honour for heart hurts, and that's said with the deepest of respect, sweetheart. But the thing is, you're holding them in your heart space and it just can't manage anymore, and you're already starting to get difficulties in the bursa of your left shoulder. You're getting some irritation in the right, but swelling in the bursa, just minor here and there. And that's actually coming from the overload in your heart. So Justine Parker, please release your heart of the stuff that you're holding in there. It's been, it's gone, love. You can't change it. You can only accept it, all right? And you really need to accept it. You're very welcome. Recentering, let me see if I'm in the picture. Jason, that's nice. So recentering is beautiful, and a lot of that bringing the light back through. You, Jason, it's really important for you to actually work on some more centering. Your energy is very easily fragmented. It's very easily sort of scattered all over the place. You give a lot of energy out to people here, there and everywhere, wanting to be helpful, wanting to be able to give them a hand up, even to guide them in some ways. But in doing that, you are losing your own centre of power. So Jason Millman, losing your own centre of power. You need to hone it in more for yourself. And when you're giving it out to others, reimburse it to yourself. Bring yourself back to being centred. And that's, you need to work on grounding, Jason. And in your near future, so we're going to look at October of this year, is that near enough? You've actually got a new relationship coming into your life. Remember, when we speak relationship, we do not always mean intimate relationship, but you have got a new relationship coming into your life, and this relationship is going to be a very rich relationship and bring you a very good amount of abundance in some wonderful ways, Jason. Just happened here. Jody Clark. You know, so many people tell me that. I just happened here. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here and saw you for the first time. So well, that's a shame, Jody, because you also missed a really cool healing meditation and way that we're doing things tonight. So for everyone that, oh goodness me, for everyone that has come along this evening, thank you very much. Thank you for your interaction and your love hearts. I send all that beautiful love back again to you. I love being here with you on a Tuesday evening. Remember, for those who want to actually meet their personal guides, know how to speak to them, their higher self, I do have the School of Wisdom that's available for you, and you can find that on the Heal with Gwenda Facebook page under groups in there, and you can find out, yes, Jody, I'm sure you would have enjoyed it. It was really quite powerful, really very powerful. So I do have that available along with all my other services. So it is time to farewell you all. I thank you again and wish you all the very best. Have a blessed evening, and I'll see you next week. You're welcome, Jason, very welcome. Good night.